This is the WordPress bulk poster. It is a program that will allow you to post to WordPress in a variety of different ways, including a single poster, a spin poster, as well as a bulk poster. It also allows you to manage blogs, so you can add and remove blogs from a database so that you don't have to go logging into several different blogs at once when you want to go and update your sites. Instead, you can use this one program as like your main dashboard. Now, before I get into the more in-depth explanation and show you how the program works, I just want to mention a couple important facts, a couple quick things. First, this is a limited release. There's only going to be 15 copies of this sold, and then that's it. I'm taking the page down. There's a source code video that comes with this that goes over what's inside of the source code, as well as a background images video where I show you how to make, basically how I made this background, and also give you some other information like where to find images that you can use for free, even in commercial applications without attribution. The examples that I will be showing you in this video, all of those images are going to be coming from those sites as well. Now let's take a more in-depth look at how the program works and what it does. For the sake of time, I've already filled out a few of the fields, and the rest I'll show you manually. First, we have the blog manager, so you can add and remove your blogs. I have set up 3 test blogs that we're going to be working with today. And so to add a new blog, you would just type in your name, the URL, the username, password. It's not going to work because the credentials aren't correct. It's going to check that the credentials are correct. If they are, it's going to add it to the database. The database stores encrypted information, by the way, so that if for some reason somebody got a hold of your database, all they're going to see are these funky numbers and stuff. Here's an example of something you would see. You have the single poster. This is going to give you the most flexibility. You can easily post to things like your private blog network. This is for more high quality posts, things where you want to select maybe the featured image manually, for example, adding in categories and things like that. We have the spin poster. This is going to spin the content inside of the title, the body, as well as the tags. You also have and you can spin the images as well, I should mention, by just doing random instead of sequential. Sequential, the images are going to post in order and repeat. Random, they will just be completely random. With the bulk poster, you can select your content folder as well as your image folder. You select your blogs, you have the option to choose all. By the way, on the spin poster, you also have the option to choose all. And what that means is it's going to choose a random blog for each post. You can choose the image rotation on the bulk poster as well. And essentially you'll load up, maybe like I have this folder, it has like 6 articles in it or something like that. You could load in 100 or 1,000, whatever you want. Same with the images. And then you just hit post. So this is great if you need to update, say, 50 different blogs. You want the content to go onto those blogs. You can choose to post to all, or you can post them all to one. And if you don't want to choose each individual image for each post, and you just have a folder full of images, then this is going to be a really great option, because you can just couple clicks, choose your folder, and then just hit post. Simple as that. So for the single poster, let's just post to test blog 1. I'm going to input the title, test post title, body, test post body. Let's make maybe a new paragraph. let's just post a link in here so you can see how it works. It's just standard HTML. Click here. And my microphone is actually right in front of my keyboard, so it's kind of hard to see. Tags, post, video, categories. I just set these blogs up so there's no categories. To add a new category, all you have to do is type down here. If there's already some categories, you just select the category and hit add. So in this case, I'm just going to type in video, and we'll just add the video category. I've already went ahead and selected an image. I don't want comments or pings, so I'm just going to hit post. And that's just going to go ahead and post that real quick there. And we can come over to our first blog and take a look. And here's our post. As you can see, the test post title. Here's the image I chose. Here's the body as well as the link. Click here. I'm going to come in now and remove that post because we want to show some other examples. So again, this is the single poster. It's going to give you the most flexibility. If you're looking for just bulk posting, you can use the bulk poster, or in this case, we also have a spin poster. So I'm just going to create some spin tags, and in this case, we're going to post this to blog 2. And I'm going to say like, hi, hello, and we'll say like, how are you? And we'll say, how you doing? And I'm just going to copy this down into here a few times. For the featured image, I chose a folder. For the tags, you can spin them. In fact, I'm going to do that. So it's going to choose either hi or hello. And then for the second tag, it's going to be either how are you or how are you doing. Image rotation. I'm just going to choose random. Or actually, let's do sequential. And number of posts. So I can choose like, how about 6? Alright, and then all we have to do is hit the post button, and this is going to be posting to our second test blog here. So I'm just going to sort of move that over there. I'm going to move this into the view, and this is our second test blog. As you can see, I'm going to refresh it. You're going to see that posts are starting to pile up there. And it's complete, so I can visit the site. And we posted 6, and let's take a look. You can see the different spun, like hi, how are you in the tag. This one, hi, how are you? Let's see, hi, how are you doing? So there's an example. Let's look at the titles. Hello, how are you? Hi, how are you doing? As you can see, the images are, they were posted in sequential order. I think I actually have 6 images. So you're now looking at one of each. But you can tell that they're not random. And again, these images, I tell you where to get them inside of the video that talks about the background. These are free images that are super high quality. They have no copyright, by the way. So you can modify them. You can distribute them in commercial applications. You can post them on the blog. Essentially, you can do anything you want with them, and you do not have to attribute the original author if you don't want. However, well, yeah, I mean, that's it. There's no however. That's the point of no copyright. It's a beautiful thing. So, finally, we have the blog poster. In this case, I'm going to be posting to all 3 blogs. I don't know how many articles are in here, but I don't think it's too many. We'll see down here when the progress bar starts going. In this case, I'm going to choose random images for the rotation. And again, this is something that's going to be great for people who have like, let's say you have a private blog network and you want to post, let's say 50 posts to your network, but you don't want to do it manually. So you can come into here and you can just choose all, and then just choose the content folder and hit post. And if you can upload a bunch of images maybe, and it's, by the way, the images are featured images if I didn't mention that before. So it's going to set those as a featured image. But it's going to go and update all that for you, and I should just hit post. So we have all 3 blogs, and this is posting to them, and I removed the posts, of course. So as it's posting, we can see, all right, there's nothing on blog 1 yet. Let's check blog 2. I imagine there'll be something. All right, so we got 1. So it looks like blog 3 is definitely going to be getting some posts here to it. All right, so there's a couple posts on blog 3 already. All right, so this is done. And I actually didn't see what that number was, but I think it was 7. So we have 3 posts over here. We have 2 posts over here. We have 3 posts. All right, so maybe it was 8. And I'm just gonna go to each of these websites. I've installed different but basic themes on all of them so that you can get a pretty good feel of how it's gonna look. Like here's the first one. All right, and here's the second one. I think this is like a normal WordPress. I think this might be the basic theme. And then finally a third one. This is one of the older themes from WordPress. And as you can see, we actually got the duplicate because these were randomly posted images and also randomly posted posts. But we only have a small set of images in this case. But yeah, so that's the WordPress bulk poster. It's going to be perfect for people who have clients who own private blog networks. I think that's pretty much the target audience here, is people who already own them themselves or who have clients who do, and or sell to people who do. I want to mention that I created this nice drop down here instead of putting them as tabs up here. So there's plenty of room here if you want to add on things like a scraper or other stuff like that. I know that a lot of my customers are hackers, in the sense that they will take this, they will look at the source code and make it their own. They're gonna sort of hack away, changing things, and so I wanted to leave room up here, but to add these up here is no problem as well. And so there's a lot of options. Like I said, I show you in the video how to create this background image. So you can go and change this and sort of make it your own if you don't like the style. But I wanted to go with a style that was sort of light and happy. And I like that there's a lot of green in here. It sort of reminds me of nature. And sort of just WordPress in general, So that's why I went with this. Again, this is a WordPress bulk poster. There's only going to be 15 copies of this one. So make sure you grab it quickly if you're interested. Thank you.